go. Sorry, let's fix this volume. What up, people? We are back in the Shill stream. As usual, we do this every single night. Shout out to everybody that pops into the Shill stream, man. You know, I've been wanting to do a lot of things to innovate and make this thing more fun, but, you know, I just haven't really had enough. You know, maybe I had time. I don't want to say I haven't had enough time, but I've been prioritizing. You know what I'm saying? When somebody at work asks you, you know, why you ain't get this done, you never say you ain't have enough time. So it's not that I didn't have enough time, it's just that I've been prioritizing. You know what I'm saying? So, tonight in the Shill stream, there's a couple of things that I do want to talk about. Seen something happening with Bitcoin Lightning Network that I've been already kind of speculating about for a while now, and it seems like it's true. So we're gonna talk about that in a moment. And then there's definitely some DeFi things that we could talk about as well. As usual, you know, I'm a big advocate for this DeFi stuff. I'm not like a DeFi know-it-all or anything, but you know, I'm a supporter of that space, especially because, you know, I'm not a trader or anything like that. So people that aren't traders, we could benefit and make money in this space without big time speculation. You know what I'm saying? So if you are already in here, I already see somebody has. Just make sure you hit the like button, man. Thank you for whoever already hit the like button. And we're gonna basically get right into it, man. Let me put this volume down a little bit. Hey, Mr. Lodak, what up, man? Good to see you back at the Shill stream, bro. Had a pretty decent stream yesterday. Quite a few people was in there. Past few nights, really. So, let's get straight into it. First and foremost, if you have not subscribed to the channel, it's your first time here, or if it's not your first time here, I don't know what you're waiting for, but if it is, you know, I do all types of stuff, man. Just did an interview with John McAfee that I'm trying to kind of push a little bit, but I do all types of content, DeFi stuff, earning crypto for free, you know, Brave browser, a couple of different things, man. So, you know, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe. You'll definitely be supporting a brother out. And I'm doing this Shill stream every single night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you ever want to just come back and chill live, jump in the chat. There'd be a few of us here really just chilling. Everybody brings different kind of knowledge to the table, so you could just jump right in, ask questions, or just kick knowledge too, man. It's all good. Everyone's welcome. Also, follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. You know, I'm not really going too crazy over there. Getting a follower here and there, like 300 ain't nothing on Twitter. Y'all know that. I know that. That ain't really much, man, but you know, I'm putting a couple things out there, man. Nothing too crazy. Hey, Sean, what up? Glad to see you back on the stream. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Hey, if you haven't hit the like button, you know, go ahead and hit that. Man, I had a couple brews after work. I had to rush home, man. You know, I don't be having that much time after work. I just, boom, come home, get ready for the stream, really. But it's worthwhile, man. This has been very fun. So there's a couple of things I do want to talk about. Bitcoin Lightning Network, like I mentioned in the past or earlier, and also as you see on the thumbnail, and some DeFi stuff as well. So Square Crypto, they've been out for a little while now. I think they started this account like I'm not even sure how long ago they started this account. Who are they following? Who the heck? Oh, Half. I did not even know that's who they're following. So a lot of people think that this is the creator of Bitcoin. H Boogie, what up? So before we even get into this Square Crypto thing, I find it interesting that you know, the only person they're following is Hal Finney. This is who a lot of people speculate is the actual creator of Bitcoin, which goes to show you a lot, right? So Hal Finney, I'm not following. He's dead. God bless his soul. God rest his soul. He's dead. But a lot of people think that he is the creator of Bitcoin. I believe he received the very, very first Bitcoin transaction from the anonymous Satoshi Nakamoto. So Whether or not he was the creator of Bitcoin, he was part of creating it, and he received the very first transaction. So he's very much a part of the development of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for what it's worth today. So Square Crypto, they've been kind of on the low, working on something, and they've always been about Bitcoin. Look, Bitcoin for all, bitcoin.org. Obviously, I just showed you that the only person that they're following is Hal Finney, and been trying to figure out, what are they working on? What are they working on? Why would Square, right? Square is the company that created Cash App. So let's see. Square, I don't know, stock or something. We could just go to Square stock. So Square is traded on the stock market. I wonder if they have like square.com or anything like that. Probably got square.com. Square is a pretty big company traded on the stock market. They are the creators of Cash App, and they also have those little Square readers that allow people to have payment services, like with their electronic devices, you know, their tablets and phones and stuff. And Cash App has been a pretty big money transferring service in the past few years, especially 2019. They've really been huge in 2018 and 2019, and it's actually ran by Jack Dorsey. He's the CEO of Square and also the creator of Twitter and the CEO of Twitter. So now Square, Rabenzo, what up, man? He said, what up, Shillers? We just chilling. We chilling. So Square Crypto came out, right? This is what they released, Square Crypto, and everybody's been trying to figure out what the hell are they doing over there. And finally, they released information that they've been working on a Lightning Network SDK. So for anybody that doesn't know, we'll go on CoinMarketCap just to make it a little clear. Wow. So Sean, all right, I'm super glad we got somebody in here that has actually used Lightning Network. Sean says, I've been running a Casa node for like a year now. I'm using Lightning and getting paid 50,000 sats a month, securing the network. Comes out to like $5 a month. All right, so that's really, it's really not much. And he said he's also a big fan of Cash App. Yeah, I am a big fan of Cash App. And Lightning Network is actually something that seems to be growing, and we're gonna actually look at that. I haven't been like the biggest fan of Bitcoin scaling solutions like Lightning Network, but we can go over it, and I'm still interested in it. I'm not against it at all. I hope it really does take off. So for anybody that doesn't know, Bitcoin can only process a certain amount of transactions per hour. It's really I mean, not per hour, per minute, and it's somewhere small, like 3 to 5 transactions per minute. So the more people that use the network, the less transactions that could be processed in a short time frame. So a lot of other cryptocurrencies came out, you know, claiming to be a lot faster, a lot more scalable. And that's what most of these other cryptos are doing. They're trying to compete and say that they have a better alternative to Bitcoin. Not all of them, but a lot of them. You know, XRP, Bitcoin Cash claims that they are the original Bitcoin. Bitcoin SV says they're the original Bitcoin, and they're constantly, you know, all of them are changing stuff and upgrading their networks, all of them. And let's see, Sean says Cash App is an excellent way to get in and out of Bitcoin, very easy and instantly. Yeah, I was buying my Bitcoin on Cash App for a while too. It's very easy, and now Cash App actually has stocks too, and they have fractional shares, so you could just buy like $1 worth of Coca-Cola. You know, you don't have to buy the whole stock. So Cash App is killing it. Cash App, to me, like, they got such a great product, man. H Boogie said, he said at Sean that he bought some Bitcoin on Cash App. Cash App is really good, man. I think it's they have an opportunity to, like, really, they already are a staple in the financial services. They were like the #1 finance product in the App Store for a long time. And matter of fact, we could probably even check it out right now, see if they rank, where they're ranking at. see Cash App. Number one in finance. Right now, number one in finance, man. So Cash App, you see that? Cash App, they're from Square. They are the number one app in finance on the Apple App Store. So we know Cash App is here to stay, man. And the only cryptocurrency that you can currently buy on Cash App, all good, H Boogie. Only current cryptocurrency that you can buy on Cash App is Bitcoin. So when they came out with Square Crypto, I really figured, where was that? When they came out with Square Crypto, I figured, look, Bitcoin for all, Bitcoin.org, Cash App allows you to buy Bitcoin, no other cryptocurrencies right here. I figured that it was going to be something with Bitcoin, and now they have a Lightning SDK, or LDK, Lightning Developer Kit, and that's what they've been working on. So here, let's get into it a little bit. For Bitcoin to become a widely used global currency, one that can't be stopped, tampered with, or rigged in anyone's favor, improvements to Bitcoin's user experience, security, privacy, and scaling are required. Self-explanatory. Anybody that's in crypto kind of already knows that. For people that's just getting into it, this might be your first time, or you're early, so you're here just vibing with the crew. Bitcoin does get slow. It does get expensive to do the transfers when the network has a lot of usage. So people are finding these different ways of making that, of fixing that. And what Lightning Network is basically, it's like the second layer on top of Bitcoin. Like you have this main Bitcoin layer, and they put like the second layer that allows a whole bunch of like protocols and, you know, a whole bunch of techie stuff without getting too crazy, where people can have these IOUs and transfer Bitcoin almost instantly. And you know, we could get into it more in a later time, but let's see. Matthew Sandstrom said Bitcoin is like gold, but much faster. It would take a person an hour to go down and sell your gold at a pawn shop. If that, an hour might even be like, wow, that was a quick transaction. You know what I mean? Being able to go there, make sure you settle on a price, and then come back. Like Bitcoin, you could just do that joint in moments, right from the palm of your phone, man. Palm of your hand in your phone. Word, 2 hours. Word, we will say 2 hours just to keep it clean. But during the 2017 bull run, let's see, SegWit has greatly reduced that issue. Bitcoin is improving rapidly. I don't think we'll ever see fees like 2017. It's crazy. It was just like when I was saying 2017. So in 2017, Bitcoin ran up to all the way around $20,000 at its peak, and transaction fees were high. I mean, I paid a transaction fee of $15 to send my Bitcoin, and it still took long. So what they did was they basically did this upgrade called SegWit. I don't want to get confusing, but for anybody that's in crypto, if you've heard of SegWit, it's short for segregated witness, where it basically separates the, I believe, like the transaction from its signature. It's kind of some confusing stuff, man. I don't even want to get too into it. A lot of people were against it. A lot of people were for it. I remember Coinbase was taking really long to activate it. That was annoying. Coinbase did a lot of annoying stuff back then, man. Yep, that was just recently too. Sean said someone transferred $1 billion on chain for $84, confirmed in 15 minutes. Transferred $1 billion for $84 in 15 minutes. Like, where else can you do that? Crypto Drit said RSK mainnet RBTC. I'm not, what exactly is RSK? Is that root stock, right? He said that's gangster. You transfer $1 billion for less than $100, 15 minutes. That is gangster. I'm not gonna lie, that's fire right there. Yeah, that's root stock. What exactly is root stock? Isn't that supposed to be like is that like smart contracts or something that's supposed to be working out of the Bitcoin network? I don't remember exactly what it is. All right, we'll check out RSK. I'm gonna pull that up. Oh, what am I doing here? Let's see, RSK, and I'm gonna put Bitcoin just so I don't lose. Okay, rsk.co. All right, we're gonna go back to this in a second. So couple things I wanted to talk about with Lightning Network. So you can go to their website, lightning.network. It's gonna give you like very simple you know when certain projects are so technical and so advanced that they're like, we're not even gonna make it look nice, they just give you this. That's pretty much what they did here. I know Square Crypto, they're working on their they got their LDK. I haven't really gone through this too crazy. It's really not a long description here, but they're trying to support the adoption of Bitcoin and Lightning Network. And I do see that potentially happening. Let's see on the tweet itself. Let's click into this. I think somebody got him talk, the CEO of Twitter and also the CEO of Square, which is the Cash App program, which is Cash App as well. They own Cash App, they run Cash App. The CEO of that company he's a fan of Bitcoin, and he was on Joe Rogan, and this is what he had to say.
The principles.
Oh boy, come on.
And the principles behind it, how it was created, and
why they don't want to let me run it from the top, man? Like it's not me. You can see my computer is working good. Yeah, that's Jack. Jack is Jack Dorsey. Media could not be played.
What was the thought process with? I mean, one of the things that's kind of cool about the Cash App is that you can buy and sell Bitcoin with it.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to consider other forms of
crypto culture? What up?
Not right now. So back to the internet. I believe the internet will have a native currency.
Really?
It'll have a native currency, and I don't know if it's Bitcoin. I think it will, because just given all the tests it's been through and the principles behind it, how it was created, and it was something that was born on the internet, that was developed on the internet, that it was tested on the internet. It is of the internet, and the reason we enabled the purchasing of Bitcoin within the Cash App is, one, we want to learn about the technology, and we want to put ourselves out there and take some risk. We're the first publicly traded company to actually offer it as a service. We're the first publicly traded company to talk to the SEC about Bitcoin and what that means. And it made us uncomfortable. We had to really understand what was going on, and that was critical. And
Crypto Dre, we definitely gonna look at RSK. And Matt, that's crazy. I'm gonna touch on what you just said with Ray Dalio.
Important. And then the second thing is that we would love to see something become a global currency. It enables more access. It allows us to serve more people. It allows us to move much faster around the world.
Yo, my bad. I had the volume down. I'm not gonna start it over, but the volume was way down.
And we thought we were going to start with how you can use it transactionally, but we noticed that people were treating it more like an asset, like a virtual gold, and we wanted just to make that easy. Like,
start small, think big. For anybody that don't know, I got this the homie Jack Dorsey. He's the CEO of Twitter. He started Twitter, and he's also the CEO of Square. Square is the company that started Cash App. So he's the CEO of all these big companies. They're very bullish on Bitcoin. They love Bitcoin. And he was just explaining a little bit of stuff that, a little bit of the reasons, why they got into it, why he likes Bitcoin, that they're the first publicly traded company to offer Bitcoin, that they're the first publicly traded company to go to the SEC and talk to them about Bitcoin. These guys are pushing the adoption. We got to definitely tip our hats to them.
Just the simplest way to buy and sell Bitcoin. But we also knew that it had to come with a lot of education. It had to come with constraint, because, 2 years ago, people did some really unhealthy things about, purchasing Bitcoin. They maxed out their credit cards and put all their life savings into Bitcoin. So we developed some very simple restrictions and constraints, like you can't buy Bitcoin on the Cash App with a credit card. It has to be the money you actually have in it. And we look for day trading, which we discourage and shut down.
So that was all I really wanted to show. Put some beats back on. That's all I wanted to show as far as Jack Dorsey talking about it. But I knew that Square Crypto was working on something. I knew it was going to be Bitcoin related, and they've been talking about potentially integrating Bitcoin using Lightning Network onto Twitter eventually. And Jack Dorsey, to me, he's the guy. Like when it all hits the fan, like I think Twitter is still gonna be around, bro. Like if people really start going against like these big companies, the Googles, the Facebooks, the Amazons and stuff, like I feel like Twitter is ahead of the curve enough in trying to decentralize what they're doing that they would definitely still be around. Hey, Crypto and Code just said, how can I get a beat? Yeah, I just need to send them to you, bro. I'm playing the same beats every day, the same like 13 beats. I got a couple more on my computer on the Mac that I gotta go ahead and just export from the program and stuff that I never really played at all. So I'm interested in seeing what goes on. Matt Sandstrom had said something. He said Ray Dalio said in an interview today that cash is trash. Then 5 minutes later, he said Libra stablecoin. He likes Libra stablecoin and didn't like Bitcoin. Wow, he knows nothing about crypto. Bro, I agree with you. How could you not like cash? You like Libra and then don't like Bitcoin. It just makes no sense, man. Silver Crypto says Bitcoin is the future of money. We are early, guys. Hey, I agree with that, man. Crypto Droid said super hearts should be Satoshis. Man, could you imagine, man? Look, we got voice coming out, but could you imagine like a Twitter where, oh God, yo, it would change everything. It would change everything, yo. Like Twitter has the capabilities right in their hands right now to just change everything. And the good thing about Jack Dorsey, he's not saying we want Twitter coin. Whereas Facebook, they're like, oh, we want to have Libra, our own cryptocurrency, and be in control of it. Whereas Jack Dorsey's like, no, this was born on the internet. It was grown on the internet, and it's gonna be a native internet currency, as it already is, but continue to grow, basically. That's not verbatim. Crypto Media said we are the 1%. Oh, snap. We the 1%. You know, we're not the 1% as far as like being the richest in the nation, but we're very early. We really are, man. I think Silver Crypto's right. Bitcoin is the money of the future, and I do think we are early. And at the end of the day, at least crypto itself is the money of the future. So I was looking around, man. I seen, we checked out the website. We can X that out. I was just looking. The number of nodes have been continuously increasing, man, and they're almost at 5,000 nodes, which I think they're at an all-time high right now. Network capacity is pretty high. 870 Bitcoin in there. I think what's the highest they've been at? They've been over 1,000 before. You know, unique channels. There's definitely a lot of stats that's going on with the Lightning Network. So Sean says Facebook was bankrolled by the CIA. It's a psyop. Man, I wouldn't even doubt that, bro. We see all of the scandal that happened with Facebook, bro. Man, the good thing about Twitter, bro, is that they're actually trying to do something to change it, man. Like, I don't think it's on Jack Dorsey's page himself, but he was reaching out to Elon Musk about how they can actually change it. You know, my man's about diversity. You know what I'm saying? He's showing love to MLK. You know, I gotta. Nah, I'm just joking a little bit. Wow, introducing the 100 Thieves Cash App Compound, our innovative new home for all the 100 Thieves esports, entertainment, and apparel. Oh, that's that's cool. Anyway, so Jack said he was gonna spend a good amount of months in Africa to help grow Bitcoin. This is him with the Africans, most likely. I don't know what that's about. Maybe I'm wilding. Maybe that has nothing to do with that at all. Let's see if we can find stuff. Nah, that's most likely him in Africa. A lot of black homies. Yeah, he's in Africa at the Bitcoin meetup in Africa. Jack Dorsey not playing, bro. Come on, man. He not playing. Bitcoin meetup in Africa, bro. He trying to really push this, man. I'm sure there's probably some other things he's doing out there too, but he said he's gonna spend about like half of this year or something like that in Africa, man. Sean said he deleted his accounts a while back. I'm not really too worried because like Facebook for me is just like how I could keep in touch with my family. I'm not really active on there though. Like, who uses Facebook, bro? Even Instagram, like, bro, I don't even be on Instagram. Sometimes I'll be seeing my wife sends me stuff on Instagram, and when I get home, I ask her to just show me what she sent me, bro, because I'm just not on Instagram that much. D-Wave said 6 months. D-Wave, what's up, bro? You just gonna hop in and say 6 months? Oh, okay. You look, see, all right. I should slap myself. You mean Jack Dorsey's gonna be in Africa for 6 months? Yeah, that's which I think is super exciting, man. I think it's super exciting. Let's see if we can find it real quick. He normally don't tweet a lot, so I was hoping we could find it. Here we go. Here are all the ways Bitcoin could help address income equality in the something. I don't even want to get into it, but man, I really like this guy, man. I think he's genuine. Go watch his Joe Rogan Experience. You can watch the other one where he got his like there's like a director that helps moderate things on the platform, and he keeps it very transparent, man. He's really like an internet guru that's for the people. Like, he's not, that's how it seems to me, at least, man. Like, when I don't really look up to a lot of these leaders in the industry, but Jack Dorsey I have a lot of respect for, man. For real, I have a lot of respect for Jack Dorsey, and he's just not some like weirdo too. Like, he just seems normal. You know how like you see Mark Zuckerberg and you're like, that guy is like an alien. You know what I'm saying? Even no offense, you see like, and I'm a big fan of homie, but like even Vitalik Buterin, you're like, whoa, that guy is a robot. He's a cyborg or something, bro. Like, I like Vitalik though. I don't even like saying that because I really like Vitalik, but Jack is like the only normal guy in this whole tech space, bro. Like, he just seems normal, man. Like, he's not some fat slob. He's also not some like super geeked up like weirdo. He's just a normal guy, man. But enough of gloating about Jack Dorsey, man. So looking at DeFi Pulse, you could see the value of what's locked up in the Bitcoin in the Lightning Network, and right now over 7 million, almost 8 million locked up in total value for the Bitcoin Lightning Network. So this is it's definitely something that is in its early stages, and I do think that if it has the right supporters, which it looks like it does, it might continue to grow, man. Check out a video from AULX about how Jack spends his day. Is it ALUX though? Is it ALUX? I feel like I've seen something for ALUX. Now, Bitcoin is not the only one that wants to scale. Obviously, Ethereum is talking about going to Ethereum 2.0, which is going to help it scale. But very similar to Lightning Network, you have the Rating Network, and there's actually a token called Rating Network Token. One of the things that this last upgrade and also the next upgrade for Ethereum are going to really open up is state channels, which is going to allow second layer solutions to really get adopted and developed. And Rated Network is one of those platforms. If something like this were to get adopted, we'll see Plasma, Rated, and these things will really help really grow the Ethereum ecosystem a lot faster, including decentralized finance. So I'm interested to see what happens with Rated Network. You can go to their website, you'll see very similar to Lightning. In fact, Raiden on Mortal Kombat used lightning, so I think it's just a play on that. So fast, cheap, scalable token transfers for Ethereum is basically what they're trying to do, like instant transfers. However, you know, right now when I use Ethereum, if I spend the right amount, like it's almost instant. It's crazy. It's almost instant. It's fast. So I think that, you know, 2.0 might really open up opportunities for like really scalable transactions. We're just going to have to see. But, you know, there's a lot of people that are working on these second layer solutions, man. It's not just Bitcoin as well. So real quick, let's check out this RSK. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was. Smart contracts for Bitcoin. I remember that. I remember seeing that. You know, before we go to the roadmap, DeFi. Ooh, you know it. You know it. DeFi, baby. That's what I'm all about. So DeFi for Bitcoin, the financial system of the future. Don't sleep on Bitcoin, people. There are so many people that are rooting, that are working on Bitcoin, trying to help it grow. And yes, I do think Ethereum is the only coin that has a chance of maybe, and it's kind of a stretch right now, flipping Bitcoin, but it's gotten close. It has gotten close, man. Don't listen to the XRP people that say it was worth more than Bitcoin at one time. That's not true. They want to calculate the entire supply of XRP times the price and say that it was worth more than. Just don't listen to that. Ethereum is the only one that almost flipped Bitcoin. You can go to the Bitcoin dominance and just look for the dip right here. Swoop. And look what's right there close to it. Oh God, sometimes this thing be acting dumb, yo. Be acting dumb, son. Sean said always select one GUI. I don't GUI, right? GUI. I said GUI. GUI. I really don't know how to say that word. Never had to wait long. ETH is going to be off the hook when it all comes together. Yo, bro, I can't wait, man. Like, I'm cool with it just being Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like, I'm cool with it just being that. You know, and when I say Ethereum, obviously that comes with tokens, but I'd be okay with those two blockchains being the only ones out there. If there's more, I'm happy to mess with them too. You know, I'm a supporter of many projects, but I'd be okay with that. Let's see if we could do it like this. Bro, look right here, man. Like right here in this area, when this stupid thing is not in the way. Let's just get rid of some of these things. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Sorry, guys. Let's get rid of all these joints. Just look at how close Bitcoin and Ethereum got to each other. Come on, CoinMarketCap. Can't really see it because CoinMarketCap want to act dumb, but you see right here, Bitcoin's dominance was 37.84% and Ethereum was 31. Now, granted, this was the ICO bubble here, and at the time, people were launching all of their tokens on Ethereum. ICOs were going crazy. It was like the only gateway into these ICOs. It was one of the trading pair for exchanges, so it was definitely like a reason for Ethereum to be pumping so hard. And now I don't know if it'll ever be the same. Tim Epps, yo, shout out to you, man. This already looks like a nice statement you're saying here. My new go-to channel for everything crypto. Great updates on the latest news in the space. Big ups, low key. Keep doing your thing. 10K subs on the way. Yo, Tim, bro, I hope you right. I hope you right, bro. 10K subs, we need that, man. Right now we good with 1400 though, man. We got a nice little small community. We just be rocking it out together. A lot of people that's in here have more knowledge than way more knowledge than me in certain things. Like my man Sean is actually running a node on the Lightning Network, which is fire, you know, and now he's teaching people game about the Ethereum gas fees. I know the gas is called GUI, but there's like two parameters to it that I never really like fully understood when you're doing a transaction. It's the GUI, and then there was something else. I be forgetting. Pardon me. And like, I kind of understand it because I be adjusting it, but I'm gonna try to start sending it on 1 because you said you always select 1. We have my joint on 5. But anyway, yeah, RSK, man. So DeFi, let's see what they got to say. What's DeFi? We don't need to look at that. So what's DeFi for Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the best known and most used cryptocurrency. In addition, it is the safest network, the one with the highest liquidity and the one with the highest value. 66% dominance. I wonder if they have this like live updating, because as of today, they're very close to being right. This year is the year for ETH, D-Wave said, and it will be taking ages. Yo, a lot of people are saying this is the year for ETH, man. I'm stacking ETH, guys. Like, I've been saying that. That's what I'm doing, guys. Seriously, like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. There's gonna be some EO stuff going on this year, man. Voice is coming. Believe that. Hey, Crypto Fees is in a building, man. Shout out to Crypto Fees, man. That's my homie, man. Me and him need to do a mixtape, man. He probably smoked me on a mixtape right now, but we need to do some more music, man. That's my guy right there. Can't wait till we all meet up one of these days at a meetup or have our own meetup. I'm not really interested in going to no conference. Like, what we doing at a conference? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, crypto and culture. What's up with, like, yo? I know you hiding somewhere. You probably got this joint playing on your phone on the side or something. Where's the video, bro? Where's the conference video, bro? Did it come out yet? Let's check out Crypto and Culture's channel real quick. Sidetrack a little bit. Let's see. Yo, don't play with me. Don't tell me. Oh, I'm bugging. Crypto and Culture. Oh, nah, just the Bitcoin over 9,000. Okay, yeah, I'm waiting on that video, Crypto and Culture. I'm calling you out. Crypto Feast at conferences is nice. For me, I just feel like it's probably I thought it would be very boring. A lot of deep technical talk. I thought it would just be probably nice to be able to politic with people, get to meet some new faces and get your name out there a little bit and ask some questions that you don't really get to ask people on a regular basis. But that's why I'm doing the Shill stream, because like we're just talking to each other every night about all types of stuff. DeFi, RSK. Look at this. We looking at DeFi on Bitcoin, man. You know, we was just talking about Lightning Network. Like, we talk about everything. So for me, it's like, what's the point of a lot of these conferences cost bread. That's the thing. Like, I would go if it was just like, yo, you know, $40 you get in the conference. Like, they'd be like a rack. It'd be crazy. Not Iraq. $1,000 sometimes. A rack. Too much for me. So anyway, yeah, they mentioned, you know, Bitcoin being safest and it has the highest value. So that is why DeFi on Bitcoin will lay the foundation of the financial system in the future in a more fair, inclusive, without intermediaries. You know, we'll see. We'll see. You know, Bitcoin itself being on DeFi, I don't know, man. Okay, this looks like most of regular DeFi stuff. Yeah, we just gonna have to see. Margin trading, liquidity pools, payments, stable coins. It's gonna be interesting to see Bitcoin doing DeFi stuff. You know, personally, I think that you know, Ren has a good opportunity to bring Bitcoin to DeFi. Yeah, dollar on chain, he said, is a Bitcoin backed stable coin. That's what it looks like. So Bitcoin stable coin, $1 equals stable coin. Yeah, basically just how a lot of DeFi stuff works. Look, ratio collateral 150%. You know, this is how much you'll be able to get. Crypto Fees says interesting. Hey man, Fees, check this DeFi stuff out, bro. If we don't trade these joints, we're not doing that much sponsored content. DeFi is where it's at, bro. That's my opinion. That's not financial advice, but DeFi is litty, bro. you know, Bitcoin on DeFi. I wonder if RSK is gonna be able to pull it off. I'm gonna watch them, keep them, you know, keep them in consideration, man. But I do think that let's just X some of this stuff out. Sorry. I do think that Ren has a good opportunity. So basically what Ren is doing is they have a virtual machine where maybe we could click how it works here. They don't have some good images. Okay, boom. So Ren, basically you'll be depositing Bitcoin into this decentralized virtual machine and it will account for your Bitcoin. It'll say, all right, you have a Bitcoin in here. You can now create an Ethereum Bitcoin called Ren BTC, and that can be traded on all of these DeFi apps. They have something called Wrapped BTC on Ethereum right now, but it's not very decentralized. This is supposed to be decentralized and people might really open up to it. Crypto Drake said they own Taringa, one of the largest Spanish social media apps. Interesting. And I wonder what that means, one of the largest Spanish social media apps, because it's like Facebook is all over the world. Plenty of Spanish speaking countries that use it. So is Instagram. So is a lot of stuff. So, you know, when people say that sometimes, like, how true is that? You know what I mean? Not saying that you're wrong or anything, but I've heard stuff like that a lot of times. And then I had to just take a step back, like, well, you know, there's plenty of Spanish people using WhatsApp and using Facebook and using all this stuff, you know? So maybe like coming from a Spanish country, but maybe it really just is, like, you know what I'm saying? Matt Sandstrom said, do we need to do anything with our Ren for the mainnet launch? Not that I know of. I think they're just gonna still be an ERC20 token. Yeah, because like they're bringing all of this stuff on Ethereum. So the mainnet ERC20 tokens will be Ren BTC, Ren BCH, and Ren Zcash. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. They're bringing everything to Ethereum, and they're currently an ERC20 token. So I don't see why you would need to do anything. However, if I find something out, I'll look into it for you and I'll make mention of it. Yo, Crypto Drake said Black Planet if it was still popping. Oh man, Black Planet, that's a throwback right there, man. That's before MySpace. That is before MySpace. Crazy stuff. So there was something else that I seen. What the heck was that about? I seen what's his name? What's that guy's name? Chico Crypto. Let's see. Chico Crypto did a video yesterday about token sets on Set Protocol. This is something that I've kind of known about, but he does an excellent job on this video. You know, Chico be doing a lot of extra. This video, I suggest you guys go ahead and watch, man. Let's see if we could look it up. So Set Protocol is crazy. Basically what you can do with this is there are different indicators. Sorry, I don't mean to be all over the place. We'll go to Trading View just to make this make more sense. Bitcoin kind of pulling back, man. So there's different indicators when you're looking at a chart. You know, right here we're looking at a RSI right here, right? Tim Epps said, any updates on crypto tax laws for 2019? First time for me filing. Looks like it's going to be a nightmare. Man, I'm worried about it too, man, to be honest. Like, I've been putting it off, but I'm gonna just do what I can. It's not like I made big bags of money in crypto, so the way I'm looking at it is like, why hold off? If I were to get, for me personally, I don't know, Tim Epps, you might have made 50,000 or something, I don't know, but for me, I didn't make that much bread in crypto. So, you know, if I were to get audited, like, I doubt they would come kicking down my door. I think they would, you know what I'm saying? They would just tell me like, yo, you owe us bread. So that's kind of how I'm playing it, is just do what I can, man. But there's a lot of different platforms that could connect directly into exchanges and monitor all your transfers that's been going on. So you should look into that for crypto software. And then also I heard there's a proposal out there that crypto transactions under $100 have no taxes to them. I don't know if that's going to stand, if that's going to play out, but that'd be really nice. But I don't really know anything for 2019, man. Only if you made money. Not many people sold and made money in 2019. There you go. So I don't think there should be too much to worry about, man. Robenzo said, I'm dealing with it too. It's got me super stressed. It's almost got me super stressed. Yo, guys, if you didn't make a lot of money in crypto, like, try not to be stressed, man. Just go face this joint, man. Like, go face it. Learn this year that you're not going to be trading in and out of coins too crazy. It is what it is. I seen somebody said if you didn't make 20 racks that you don't owe crypto. You don't owe for crypto. That's what I saw one time. So I don't know what the facts are. Just check it out. Even on TurboTax, they have an option for, like, if you dealt with cryptocurrencies. So basically, there's a lot of indicators. Yeah, a lot of people did make money. I made some, but not a lot. So, for instance, there is let's do the 20 SMA. No, what is it? Let's see. EMA. Why do I got two of them? So, like, if you wanted to follow one of these indicators, you can without doing anything. Where is the tab for it? So on set protocol, like, some people use these indicators to, like, help them figure out where the market is going. And some of them is like, hey, if Bitcoin goes over this, keep my money in Bitcoin. But when Bitcoin falls under this indicator, sell it for a stable coin. And basically what Token Sets does is they have a few setups that you can immediately follow. They also have traders that you can just follow their trades. You can follow their strategy, their trades, all automated through smart contracts without even going to an exchange. This is all done in smart contracts. This is crazy stuff, man. If I were you guys, I would definitely check out Chico Crypto's video about set protocol. I'm not gonna go too into it myself. There's a lot behind it, but it's very interesting stuff. If you wanted to get into trading but you really didn't want to learn it like that, this is where you can have an opportunity to kind of get into it. Not financial advice, obviously. Mr. Lodak said Coinbase doesn't report you under 20K. At least that was the case in 2018. I haven't looked in 2019 yet. I remember that being the case too. I don't know if that's going to be the same thing in 2019. Rubenzo said, bro, I've been doing research. Even doing business with external countries is a problem, i.e. Binance, KuCoin, etc. And it's a problem in what sense? Like, you know how many people are, like, in crypto spending bread? They on these Bybits and all of this stuff. Like, man, there's definitely a way to file your taxes, man, and keep yourself safe. Like, I'm gonna do mine and I'm gonna let y'all know. And the Fed's watching me. I'm on the Shill stream. I did an interview with John McAfee. The Feds is on me. I seen a white van out across the street from work. I was paranoid yesterday. Nah, but I just, all jokes aside, just in case, like, I ain't doing nothing crazy at all. Just buying coins like y'all. So just gotta just pay your taxes, man. But like Sean said, it's a long game. Buy and hold at least for a year. Capital gains are only 20% if you hold for a year. Other than that, it's like 50. It's like 40 or 50. It's crazy. Flash of Smoke is dying laughing because he knows I'm kind of dead serious. Oh, man. All year, you could just accumulate, be patient. There will always be another train to catch. No need to come by the dips. Pardon me for yawning like that, but yeah, man, the longer you're in this space, the more you kind of just get patient about it. All right. Hey, Rebenzo. We laughing, but not because we think this is not serious. We know this is serious, man. And a lot of people are dealing with more than 20K. And if you're dealing with more than 20K, man, like, consult with somebody, bro. Like, seriously, pay somebody, consult with them. That's your best option. No need to just be, scared. Consult with somebody and pay your taxes. Normally you don't have to pay them like one shot just like that. Like, you can usually pay it throughout the year up to like April and stuff like that. Like, you might have to sell more crypto to pay your taxes, which becomes like this cycle, but it is what it is, man. So, but yeah, it's a lot of people are dealing with over 20K, but my thing is, once you start dealing with certain numbers, you need to really take the tax stuff serious. Like, it becomes, a business at a certain point, and you got to really take care of documenting for your taxes, man. And like Mr. Lodak said, Coinbase might not report, but there are APIs that plug into these exchanges that you can get all of your reporting done. It aggregates the data for you and organizes it so that you don't have to worry about every single time you bought a little bit, you sold a little bit. It connects into Binance, they connect into Bittrex, all of these big exchanges, so that you can, you can calculate all of this data easily, man. So, I wouldn't fret, people don't be worried about taxes. Just, it's something we got to do. Like, savage life. Nobody wants to end up like John McAfee, bro. Let that be a lesson. Tim Epps said, just hold and don't sell until you're ready for profit and paying that tax. That's another thing too, man. Just hold. But the problem is, they're saying that trades, every single trade is a taxable event. It's something that I heard. Yeah, look, Robenzo just said it. You have to report every trade. Yeah, I don't even think that the IRS is, personally, I could be completely wrong. I don't think they're interested in reading through every single trade. However, let's see. I'm sure I could just Google it, like crypto tax software. Random one. Let's just let's go to cryptotrader.tax. This is a random one. And look, support for every crypto exchange. It literally plugs into these exchanges. Coinbase, Bittrex, Bitstamp, Gemini, Poloniex, Binance, KuCoin, Kraken. Like, all of these different exchanges, bro. All of them. And they'll aggregate all the data for you. You might have to pay a little money so that you could do this, but it is what it is, man. So look at that. Boom, 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 boom. TurboTax trusted partner. I don't even know these guys. Do a little more research, but bro, it's probably not as difficult as you think. I gotta do mine. When I do mine, I'll let y'all know what I did, man. Yeah, Matt Sandstrom said trading one coin for another is usually a loss anyhow with fees and a loss bid ask. Tim Epps said Coinbase converting taxable event. I would definitely think so, bro. It's a trade. Like, I think so. I would think so. It's a trade is a trade, man. But you gotta remember, like, to my knowledge, I don't know. Like, even when you trade, like, unless you sell, like, is that necessarily something that you gotta claim? Because, like, yeah, you traded, but you didn't cash out yet. I think it really has to do with what you cashed out on. So even if you trade, you made some bread, like, until you cash out, like, you're still holding on to the asset. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't really have to worry about paying taxes on it until you sell. You know what I'm saying? Until you sell. So if you trade and you hit a come up, and you still holding that come up, like, you don't have to pay taxes on that until you sell. And the reason for that is because, like, if you were to trade between two coins and you made $50, you don't just pay the taxes on the $50 now and then it continues to grow, and then next year you 10x, and it's like, nah, I paid my taxes when I made $50. Like, no, they want you to pay your taxes when you cash out on your profits. So this is just definitely something to just do some research on, man. I like decentralized exchanges, me personally, but there are a couple here. I'm gonna see if there's something that I can use to connect my Coinbase and just do my taxes, man. This is what it is. So we might owe this year. My wife and I, we did pretty well, but we got a baby in our house. I'm hoping that helps us, but honestly, so far what we've entered, barely getting anything. So I'm hoping that entering the crypto stuff is not gonna put me in a negative, but man, it just is what it is, bro. Benzo said it's considered sold when you trade for another asset. Okay, that might be right too. That might be right. This stuff, they gotta make this joint a lot more clearer, man. They're trying to really discourage people. Hey, Chris Blec just popped into the Shill stream. This is the DeFi champion, man. I definitely showed you guys Chris Blec quite a few times on this channel, and he came through to show some love, man. So shout out to Chris Blec. Shout out to him. He gave me the alley-oop. He showed me that this John was even doing interviews, so that's how I made that happen. And if anybody has not seen my interview with Chris Blec, granted we didn't jump deep into the DeFi chat, definitely go ahead and check that interview out. Come on, man, there you go. You'll definitely be interested in checking his channel out afterwards, man. Hey, you already know Chris Blec is definitely love, and everybody here I show love, so gotta go to your channel while we're here. Yes, that John McAfee interview was crazy, bro. Let's see, where's this guy's channel at, man? Oh, it's at the top probably. Yeah. He said that McAfee interview was freaking crazy. Yo, a lot of people on Reddit were just ripping them. Yo, they were ripping me. They're like, yo, if you like this guy, then go burn with Skycoin. And they were going crazy on me. I'm like, dang, yo. Oh, Benzo said this is how they're going to fight crypto. They're gonna tax us. Yeah, man. This is why I really like to this year. A part of my focus is not to do nefarious work, but I do kind of want to get more private with a lot of the stuff that I do, where I buy my crypto at, what platforms I'm using. I like to use DeFi. This is why you guys should go ahead and check out Chris Blec's channel. Check out some of my videos where I talk about DeFi as well, because with DeFi, it's really working through smart contracts, and technically, you could follow everything happening in crypto on the back end with smart contracts. But if you really want to get you can become pseudo anonymous, really, and by the time you're ready to sell, it might be new tax laws, and things might just change by then. That would be the hope as well, at least, you know what I mean? Just like having a Roth 401k or a Roth IRA, you pay the taxes now, so that later on, if taxes go up crazy, which historically they do, you don't have to worry about that. Your taxes are paid. So it's maybe becoming pseudo anonymous in crypto and using DeFi platforms, and not really using these big names like Coinbase or whoever that might have to report later on down the line. Maybe the laws change. That's not advice. That's just something to think about. Definitely not advice. Whoa, don't ever think that. Don't ever think it's advice. You know what I'm saying? Please don't. But yeah, man, if anybody, I'm not really the biggest, I really like Chico Crypto's quality. I check out a lot of his videos and make it halfway. But this one where he's talking about the token sets is very informative. I think you guys should go ahead and check that out if you're not really into trading or into learning how to trade, but you do want to follow certain indicators because you have faith that they will work. this set protocol is definitely an opportunity for people to jump in that. Not financial advice, but just stuff to look at. And then the same thing with the traders. There's traders that you can actually follow where it's crazy stuff, and it's all on smart contracts, man. It's really crazy stuff. If you guys want to learn more about it, I say check out his video. Definitely check out Chris Blec. Chris, do you have a I wonder if Chris has a set protocol. He said his set video is better. There you go. Bada bing. Let's see. All About Set. And I was watching it before too, like months ago. I was watching it. All About Set. So yeah, go ahead and check out Chris Blec's video, man. Let's see.
Is a strat.
Boom. You already know he was going in. So anybody that wants to, I'm gonna leave it in the description below. So for anybody that comes back and watches the stream, want to learn about token sets? Question mark? Well, check out this awesome video from my man Chris Blec. I hope they read it just like that. I hope they read it just like that, yo. All right, so now that it's going to be in my description, and then if anybody in the chat wants to watch that, I just put that there as well, man. Trust me, set protocol is fire. Tim Epps said over 1,000 trades in the past year, little profit, mostly at a loss, plus all those Coinbase fees killing the balance. Woof. Hey, Mr. Lodak, man, I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming back to the Shill stream. You already know. I'll see you tomorrow if you make it. Chris Blec. Hey, man, I see your subs are going up too, bro. Woo! Yeah, they're definitely going up. You about to... Nah, man. I'm doing the next video before you. I'm doing the next... What's the next platform coming out? I'm doing it before you. You know, I'm doing Thor. I see a lot of people talk about Thor, man. Let's see. There you go. So Chris Blec says you can write off your loss on the loss of your taxes, off of your taxes. So there's some opportunities, man, that you don't like. It's not as bad as people might think, man. Don't ignore it. That's the only advice that I do have is don't ignore it. Go face it. See if it's as bad as you think it might be, man. Just consult with somebody that might know taxes better than you if you need to. Try it out on your own, and it might not be that bad, man. You might end up still making money. Like a lot of people did lose in crypto, man. Hey Chris, man, I might have to jump on this Thor chain video before you, man. You getting all of this stuff, man. Thor would be good, or Ren protocol. Yeah, I was just talking about Ren earlier. They seem like they actually do have an interesting. They seem like they do have an interesting way of getting Bitcoin onto the Ethereum platform with their VM. But I still need to read it like 5 more times till I feel like fully comfortable about it. However, if people really do rock with like the Thor chain, I just wonder if it's gonna be fast. That's my big worry. Is it gonna be fast? Because with Ren, I mean, putting it on Ethereum, it's gonna be significantly faster than using Bitcoin or using Zcash. A lot of these platforms that these projects that are just natively slow. Monero, slow. Litecoin, okay. Bitcoin Cash has been a lot faster. H Boogie, Tether, super slow. Sean said only 3,000 allowed per year to write off. Yeah, you know what, man? I started my taxes. I'm just gonna do them, and I'll let you guys know if anything super complicated came up for me. And then most likely, if the feds come kicking down my door because I missed a few trades or something like that, it'll happen live on Shill stream. So y'all will know. You know what I mean? It'll happen live on the Shill stream. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just don't put off your taxes, guys. Just don't put them off, man. So, not gonna lie, guys. Let's see. Chris said you can carry over any more than 3,000 to future years. H Boogie said I'm big on Thorchain, great staking. Wow. Sean said, but you can carry over losses for like 15 years. Oh, 15 years from now. Oh yeah. Then by then I'll just pay it off. Look, guys, there's ways to make sure that we don't get jerked, man. There's ways. Just don't just jump in and the first thing you see is your only option, unless the first thing you see is good, unless you're comfortable with the first thing you see, you know what I mean? But do your research. Always welcome information into your minds, man. You know what I'm saying? Chris Blec said sick production on the Shill stream. Hey, by the way, man, these are my beats playing in the background, man. For anybody that doesn't know, that's like my little hobby, is just making beats. Haven't been doing them lately, but that's my thing, man. I'm getting ready to wrap it up, to be honest. You know, I do this thing between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock every night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. With this new promotion at work, I've been going to work, getting there at 6:30 in the morning, and leaving around like 5. So, you know, I know a lot of y'all work 12s and stuff, but you know, still working 11 is kind of rough. And you know, I got the little baby, so can't be sticking around, guys. I hope you had fun on the Shill stream. Thank you everybody that hit that like button. If you haven't already, make sure you support your boy. I will catch you guys on the next Shill stream. Before I get out of here, let me just shout everybody out. Chris Blec, of course, Sean, H Boogie, Flash the Smoke, Mr. Lodak, Tim Epps, thank you for the kind words earlier. Rebenzo, don't worry, just, you know, follow up on these taxes. I'm sure you can figure it out. Matt Sandstrom, Start Small, Think Big, Crypto Droid. Who else, man? D-Wave, of course. Shout out to D-Wave, Crypto Media, Crypto and Culture, Silver Crypto. Man, we had quite a few people in here tonight, man. Thank you everybody for joining the Shill stream. I will catch you on the next video. I am out of here. Peace.